All right, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Beautiful Divine Feminines, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful Divine Feminine holistic health and healing energy, okay? Before we do, it should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings, okay? Keep in mind they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. Take what does, let the rest fly. Maybe a message for someone else. Please do not force it, y'all. Just don't. Don't even waste your time doing it. If the shoe don't fit, like, why hurt your feet, your toes, causing them bunions and turns and all that? No, it's not worth it. But in all seriousness, though, I promise you, you will know if it hits, if it resonates, it'll hit different for real. And Spirit will let you know if you stay tapped in with your own discernment, okay? And free will. Keep in mind, I do not subscribe to gender roles as far as male, female, but I will say he, she in reference to masculine or feminine energy. Obviously, we are focused on the divine feminine aspect, but don't forget we have divine masculine as well. And I may not even be talking to you nor about you, which is what I've said already. So the divine masculine energy and someone else may peek through here, okay? Just again, keep that in mind. I also am big on numerology, so whether or not I call it out, and if and when I do, I want it to, or I intend for it to resonate, possibly with your life path number, the day or month you were born, maybe even the house you want to pay particular attention to in your natal chart. And you can look that up for free, so many different sites if you want to, okay? Again, whether or not I call it out, if you are drawn to it, that may be for a reason. It may just be confirmation and or for you to pay particular attention at that time. However, okay? We are utilizing the Legacy of the Divine Tarot and the Queen of the Moon Oracle this week. And I've come accustomed to doing it this way. I want to see what it's all about, what's the message, what's going on, and then words of wisdom or advice or guidance to move forward with, okay? However, whatever, it may be highlighting exactly what the message is, all right? Whatever, okay? Yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get a quick word of prayer so that we can get into this. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you thanking you. Thank you so very much for this day, for this opportunity, for the chance for me to be a clear and open channel to bring forth the messages to the collective, straight no chaser. Allow me to be removed and ego to be removed to bring forth the message, as I said, straight no chaser. Please, as always, allow the message to enlighten, uplift, enrich, excite even, strengthen, heal, protect, and nourish whoever needs it at this time. And as I always pray, allow it, as I know you will, to be for the upliftment and the highest good of whoever is involved. All these blessings I come and ask and give thanks yet again. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, now, without further ado, let's jump into it. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and see now. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. What do we have in Divine Feminine today? What do you have for the Divine Feminine today? What lessons and lessons? Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me move this so I can put this down. Okay. Page of Swords at the bottom. That's how it was trying to come out. We got the Two of Swords in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Wheel. Okay, I like this. I do. Because it's telling me that this apprehension, this indecisiveness, all of that is done, especially with this Wheel coming out at the end and the 10 energy. Okay, I love that. I mean, that's simply put, and it's like now on to higher learning. Question everything. I always get that with the Page of Swords. This person is very curious, very inquisitive, very much so truth seeker vibes. So much so that sometimes it gets the vibe of a Snoopy, like snooper, stalker, whatever. I feel like they just, whoever this is, just really wants to know, like, what's the real deal? Holyfield is what I'm hearing. And hold on, I have to scoot this over. Really, y'all. Yeah, and that's just that. They're just seeking the truth seeker. That's what I get out of this energy with the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And I feel like it's you finally there. Now it's time. You're not confused. You're not indecisive. You know exactly what you want. So whoever this is, know exactly what they want. Somebody may be presenting their truth to someone else too, by the way. Or maybe asking for the truth or something like that. I feel like it's more a presentation because the way the Two of Swords and the way that the Page, they're both like, it's like an offer up, Libra energy, and I get Gemini energy out of the Page heavy. Could be any other air sign, including Aqua. The Four of Cups could be any water sign. I'm hearing Cancer strong. And then the Wheel, I always say the wheel in the world is everybody to me. But with all this movement, could be Sage energy. Yeah. Okay, what is the advice? Or what is this about? My left shoulder. Somebody may have some issues. Something going on with their left shoulder. Yeah, I don't know who that's for, but that's what... Oh, it was right side up. Yeah, like I said, it's perfect. This Page of Swords. This they want to know, They just peeping the scene, checking it out, making sure. It could be this Sage too, making sure that before they take this next move, or make this next move, whatever, take or make, they want to make sure it's kosher. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's what I got though, for real. And as you should, because why not? You need to know what basically kind of what you're getting involved in before you just take that leap. I mean, obviously sometimes it's, we should walk by blind faith, but there's a difference. If Spirit is providing you means and opportunity to evaluate something or someone before, basically sometimes it ain't meant for you to just jump in head first, be headstrong and just go. You gotta peep the scene because it very well could be unsafe. And again, I do believe that the divine will not put you in places you are not meant to be. So whether or not, it's unsafe, there's obviously something to learn and gain there. You know what I pray that makes sense. I don't know. Because you know how some people be saying like wrong place, wrong time, and some shit's not pop off. But it's like, really? Was it though? Because I'm sure you had plenty of opportunity to, and I'm not trying to say, because sometimes, that's exactly where you're meant to be, is basically what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say. It's not like, there's no happenstance or happen chance. It's not. Everything happens for a reason. We try to rationalize, well, it shouldn't have happened to them. They didn't mean to be there or da-da. No. I mean, if they didn't mean to be there, God wouldn't have placed them there. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have been led there. They wouldn't have been guided there. They wouldn't have made the decision to go there. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. This is about the journey, though, about the process. But understand the situation, especially if it's already done, because I do feel like it is, especially with this wheel. I told you something's done. You're over this. You're coming out of this. Maybe some of you are reassessing, reflecting on what you've gone through to really see, like, because I'm hearing why, like, what is the truth? What is the meaning of this? I'm hearing a lot of deep reflective type of energy. Understand that it's for you to build this resilience. You had to go through it. Excuse me. That's why I just said all that spiel about wrong place, wrong time. No, it's right place, right time. You know what I mean? If you there, you meant to be there. Excuse me. But that's the whole lesson, especially with this being an overall underall energy. Good gosh. And look, that's the world energy. Didn't I say the wheel in the world? The 21, that's the world energy. So, it could be having to do with anybody out here. For me to say the world energy could have more so to do with a fixed sign, like my turn to y'all. Like Scorpio, Taurus, Aqua, or even Leo. But again, it could be anybody. All right, let's start with I guess we'll start with assessing. It's the, oh yes. I said oh yes because it starts on page 33 and it ends on 34, y'all. I love them threes. All right. First quarter moon, assessing. It is time to assess your current position. You must make sure your blind spots are revealed and that you are honest with others and yourself. Sometimes the hard decision is the best decision. You should be able to assess and move quickly based on that assessment. The affirmation. I am enjoying moving and choosing moving. What? I am enjoying moving and choosing. Moving and choosing. That's what it say. Okay. You have begun your journey and now it is time to assess where you are and what to do next. You have made a decision. You have worked and walked the path for some time, and yet you understand that in every journey, it's a wise action to check the map. Sometimes we go along a path and we keep going even if it seems like that way is no longer the right way for us. Sometimes we feel we have gone too far to turn around, and so we settle on a journey and destination that doesn't really suit us or satisfy us. However, if we had just had some courage, we could have However, if we had just had some courage, we could have reassessed as we went and perhaps ended up somewhere else, somewhere better. Now is the time to look carefully at all aspects of your life, especially the areas in which you have set some intentions or goals. Ask yourself, do I still want? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what this page is doing. You know what I mean? It says, ask yourself, do I still want these things? Do I still want that same end result? If the answer is no, ask yourself what you can do to maintain momentum and head towards what you now desire. And it's okay if your feelings change, which I feel like they have. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever it was before, it may have had you indecisive, questioning, or even feeling like unappreciative or this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not what I want. Now you're realizing, okay, like I have the power. I control that. You know what I mean? I have the mind. I've built the resilience enough. I'm mentally strong enough to make my own decisions, to not sway, to go after and stand up for what I want, to turn the hands of time in my favor. Okay. All right. Although it doesn't seem terribly glamorous, assessment has a high payoff for us if we bother to do it well. Doing it well means we really look hard at how things are going. All of us have some kind of blind spot, so it's worth exposing this by consulting a trusted friend or finding where negative repeating patterns are and looking for the cause. Shining a light on a blind spot and taking action to shift it is one of life's big catalysts for change. The companion stone of metal is azurite. Okay. Now moving on to 21, the waning gibbous, resilience. Waning gibbous 5, that is. Excuse me. Speaking of 5s, pages 58 and 59. All right. Making mistakes builds resilience. I have learned my lessons from the mistakes I have made. I stand strong. I am an adult and I act with self-responsibility. And the affirmation, I am strong and resilient. As we stretch and expand towards our intentions, we will most likely meet resistance or, wait for it, make mistakes or fail altogether. This is where resilience, confidence, and our inner will come into play. We might ask ourselves, how much do we really want what we are going for? Does what we want align with our needs and values? Are we really devoted to having it? Do we think we are enough? Do we have the strength to keep going? While all of us at some time have to go through periods of imbalance and difficulty, even of suffering, It's important we learn to grow and rely on our resilience. This is true power from the inside out, building our reserves of resilience. This ability to stand strong and bounce back is something that has at its heart wisdom and learning taken from experience. Having resilience allows us the solidity and yet the freedom to grow and to take that leap to the next level. It allows us to reach higher with a stability that makes things less risky and allows us to create with a bit more pleasure. Remember, mistakes are simply information gathering. That's it. The less drama and guilt and shame you attach to them, the better. The experience of failure or mistakes is simply one of learning. That is all. As we move around the lunar cycle and in life, we can see how things may have occurred before, and that we have experienced is how to handle them. Even if we don't have direct experience, we can build resilience as an insurance policy against being devastated by the opinions of others. While someone might say something nasty about us, when we compare this to what we know to be true about ourselves, it truly is no greater hurt, no great hurt, and really just a piece of information gathering. And the companion stone or metal, wow, is azurite. I was gonna say I knew I read that before as far as the companion stone or metal, but we hadn't had the assessing come out, and that's where the azurite was coming from, and it's powerful because obviously they are meant to come out. They linked up in that way. So you can kill two birds with one stone with this azurite to help you with assessing and building that resilience, okay? Because it is definitely done. You already on your way, right? I don't know. I'm going to leave it there. That's what I have. If it resonates, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimony down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially including yourself, though, yeah? Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for doing so. I truly love and appreciate you for that. If you want to join me for another pile, you can check the link in the description box below. I will see you there. Even if not, please take care. Until the next one, y'all, be easy. Peace.